Hey man, I'm checking out a 1990 Fender Stratocaster made in Mexico. Um, I'm kind of liking this black body with the white pickguard and white knobs and stuff. Maple fretboard and neck. Small headstock. It's got some nice big tuners that kind of feel like shellers. They just really have a good smooth turning, or the gears just feel good, you know. Neck seems pretty cool. This guitar has some locally made pickups, and there's a little problem with them. I just took them to my electronics guy, and he got them the best he could. And let's see. Yeah, there was just what we got here is the neck pickup sounds pretty good. Bridge, pretty good. Here's the middle. Awesome. It's when we go out of phase, we kind of lose it on those positions. It just doesn't have that classic Strat quacky sound. But it might be okay for what we've got here. The guy might want to, we'll address that. We've got him the best we can. My complaint with this guitar is that the frets are pretty low. They're not very tall or fat. I like a bigger fret because I like to bend, Kind of like a vintage small frets. Probably a little bit of a curved radius, vintage radius. I test that 15th fret first string and bend it, and if it rubs against the fret and kind of frets out, it's like, oh. There's that kind of out of phase sound. It's got more of a ducky quacky sound, like on a Mustang or something. Which is kind of cool that it's a unique, I think it's doable as is. Kind of a cool sound. Here's that other out of phase. And here's the neck again, and the bridge, and the middle. But hear how the note kind of dies. You really got to work it to keep the notes alive. I'm a little bit lazy. The bigger frets make it easier to play, so I'm just not used to that, but still, it's cool. I'm glad that this part, this cover is removed. Missing, good. I hate those. Because when you take your strings out, you got to get your screwdriver and remove 6 screws, or they might come out that back slot, or they might or might not. Or if you want to adjust your springs, you got to take 6 screws out. And it's like if you're at a gig in a dark bar, you're drinking beer, you don't want to mess with none of that. So anyhow, I would probably, I'm starting to prefer 5 springs, but minor quibbles. Pretty good condition, a little scratched up. But you got to admit that black and white pickguard just looks awesome. The bridge kind of looks... If it was my guitar, I'd probably replace that bridge. I just don't dig those. There's no Fender logo. These are probably like pot metal. I would like the stainless steel, I think. But that's minor stuff that some people might not notice. Cool. So I think I've got it ready to give back to the owner. I'm going to check intonation. String height looks really good. I just slapped some 10s on there, and they seem to be holding in tune without a lot of stretching. Pretty good sounding pickups though. My local buddy made them, and I think it was an early set for him. Kind of a glorious sounding guitar. Cool, so I just wanted to show you what I'm working on today. I got it cleaned up pretty good. I see some smudgy stuff on the back of the headstock. I'll take care of that before I button it up and send it home. Cool. Made in Mexico Strat. If you look at one, just make sure you like those small frets. You know, maybe try some with larger frets before you make a purchase. Fret size matter.